We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season. Between the Atlanta Braves and the San Francisco Giants. Dustin Pedroia is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Harold, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Throw on to first, and Pedroia is set down to open up the ball game. Here's Jason Hayward now.
Right fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Josh Donaldson. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And this is lifted in the air out to left. Guerrero is there, and he'll put it away. So stepping in, Michael Taylor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Michael Taylor.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. H, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
This is one of those scary streaks, because if you don't sit there and say, that's it, fellas, let's cut it off, we need a win right now, before you know it, you trickle into find yourself in bad habits and losing a lot of games. So those little short streaks, those are the scary ones.
Hit back up the middle. Polanco ranging up the middle, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Now in the box, Vladimir Guerrero.
Vladimir Guerrero.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Fowler giving chase. 2 gone. Here's big Aaron Judge. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. The windup and the 0-1. Hit to third. Donaldson's up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So here's Matt Kemp now. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Left fielder.
Matt just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike 1. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Now Kemp awaits the 1-1. And that misses 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Hit in the air to right field. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Matt Adams comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Due up next is Salvador Perez. But there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
The catcher, number
Here's the
13.
catcher, Salvador Perez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Guerrero waits on it, and that's the third out. Now batting, Zach Cozart. He'll begin things here against Dallas Keuchel.
Second baseman, Zach Cozart.
Hit hard back up the middle, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Here's Mark Trumbo now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. Pedroia on to first, and Trumbo's gone as well. It's a double play. Stepping in, Corey Seager. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move. Digging in, Yulieski Gurriel. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Ripped on the ground to first. Trumbo is up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So one away now for the center fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Dexter Fowler.
Fouled back. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings. Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
You froze him on the fastball there. Dexter Fowler goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Jorge Polanco is at the plate as he watches ball 1. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. 1-2, here it comes. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
That was a tough pitch to spoil right there. A 2-strike changeup on the corner. Tough pitch to foul off.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. 1-2 offering is hit in the air out to straightaway left. Will reach out with one hand to make the. At the plate, Evan Gattis. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Hayward ranging back. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Third baseman.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Line towards center field. Fowler is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera.
Asdrubal Cabrera.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and stepping in and ready for another shot, Dustin Pedroia. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Now a ball bounced foul near Wash. Third base coach Ron Washington.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Dustin Pedroia goes quietly leading off the fourth. Jason Hayward will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. High in the air out to center field. Taylor is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Third baseman number 20.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. A high fastball is in there.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. He got him. Lively fastball. Digging in to try it again. Michael Taylor comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Michael Taylor.
And that misses, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So the leadoff hitter reaches with good speed. The 2-hole hitter can handle the bat. We'll see if they have a play on here with nobody out.
Number 32.
Striding in once again, Vladimir Guerrero. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sent out to straightaway center field. Fowler has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Ready for another chance? Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he's back easily. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. There to take it is Fowler as that becomes out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Number 2.
Here's the shortstop, Zach Kozar. A base hit in his first trip. Keuchel pauses. First pitch on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Taylor rounds third and is digging for the plate. The relay. And he is in there with an RBI triple. Digging in for his second at bat, Mark Trumbo.
First baseman, Mark Trumbo.
Rip toward the gap in right. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Here's Corey Seager. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. For Trumbo, that gives him 5 doubles now on the year. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, he's got to know by now. He's not going to challenge me. He's got to start looking on the corners. Maybe he'll get something to drive. But other than that, you're probably taking your base.
Lifted the other way out to left center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. The runner from second crosses the plate. Standing in, Evan Gaddis. He flew out in his last at-bat. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And he lays off here. It's a ball and a strike to the Giant backstop. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter. It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Now batting.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. He's set. Here it comes. Down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now. Number 46 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Asdrubal Cabrera.
Asdrubal Cabrera will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Justin Bohr will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Justin Bohr.
Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go.
A swing and a miss. That retired. So striding in, Matt Kemp. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Gets a small piece near the plate. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Here's Matt Adams now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Again, a 1-2. Adams with a big swing and launches this one out to deep right field. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. And it misses 3-1 now.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Yulieski Gurriel is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken 1 swing.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Drilled to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him. A base hit. Here's Dexter Fowler now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Dexter Fowler
takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it. There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Digging in and looking for more, Michael Taylor. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Center fielder, Michael Taylor.
Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Drilled to the right side, and that is through into right field for a single. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot. Now at the plate, Vladimir Guerrero. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. And boy, he didn't quite know what to do on that one, but he's lucky to barely get back at first. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Here's big Aaron Judge.
Up next for the
Third
Giants,
trip to the plate for him
right
here tonight.
fielder,
0 for 2 at this point.
Judge.
He's set and the pitch. The changeup right on the outside corner for a strike.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. In the dirt here. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. A throw behind the runner at second. Runner back standing. And here's a ball hit in the air. Hayward is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point.
Cozart.
First offering on its way. Hard on the ground toward short. And that's through for a base hit. Taylor rounds the corner and is headed home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Digging in once again, Mark Trumbo. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And a long run, but he gets there, and that's good range in the outfield as there are 2 gone. Digging in, Corey Seager. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Cozart is on his way home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, and he is in there. Evan Gattis now standing in. It was a walk in his last trip. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats out of play. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
The 1-1 pitch. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And he lays off again. Ball 3. Jonathan Scope would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 3-1. Here it is. Now a ball hit fouled off to the right and up into the crowd. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Once again a 3-2. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. And Hayward will make the catch, and that ends the. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jorge Polanco. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jorge Polanco.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball right over the inside corner, and it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting number 15.
Digging in to try it again, Dustin Pedroia. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0. A high fastball is in there. Set to deliver on 2-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Seager scoops it up. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly. Here's Jason Hayward now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Jason Hayward.
And a first pitch slider is right there for strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Sent toward first. But they'll just get the one out here as the runner will get back safely at first. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. 1-0 pitch is right there, but ruled a ball. 2-0. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. Here's the 2-1. Ball 3.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. Hit hard on the ground at first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here. Matt Kemp stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Now Kemp awaits the 1-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats. Foul. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Jonathan Scope. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First offering on its way. Hot shot on the ground is short. Polanco over to his left. Throw on to first in time. 1 away. Ready for another chance. Justin Bohr comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Curveball that time, not even close. Here it comes. 1-0. This is in the air out to straightaway center. On the move is Fowler. And a diving effort in center, but he can't get a glove on it. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw. Throw won't get him.
Center fielder
riding in once again, Michael Taylor. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now. Ready with the 1-2. And there's a pitch down in the dirt for ball number 2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. This one's down to third. Donaldson's there. Throw gets him. 2 down. Ready for another shot now. Vladimir Guerrero.
Vladimir Guerrero.
Takes this the other way to right. And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Now at the plate, Aaron Judge trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
That just can't happen. I mean, first pitch, if you know what you're going to swing at, you got to have a good swing. You can't take a bad swing on the first pitch of an at-bat.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Hayward giving chase. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Back here in San Francisco, Giants leading this one as we get set for the 7th. But before it gets underway, there you see our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Kenta Maeda comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with. Now a ground ball and a chance for Trumbo over there at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. A hit in 2 tries so far. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. A swinging bunt to the mound. On to first, and there are 2 down. Ready once again, Yulieski Gurriel. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Low for ball 1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. In tight with the sinker, ball 2. Drilled down the line, but this will get foul. 2-1. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now. 3-2. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Michael Feliz enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Michael
digging in once again, Zach Cozart. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. And a ball 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Out of play. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Throw by Pedroia will be in time, and there's your first out. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. Pitch on the way. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Here's Corey Seager. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out. So coming to the plate, Dexter Fowler. He'll lead things off against Kenta Maeda.
Number 25.
Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. The windup and the 0-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Dexter Fowler goes quietly to lead off the 8th. Jorge Polanco comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. And another foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. Another one sent foul. Here's another 1-2. Line drive to left. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Polanco around first, heading for second now. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And this finds the wall over near the 339 sign. The runner scores from second. Here's Jason Hayward now. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. From the stretch. On the ground up the middle. Way to get dirty. The throw. No chance to complete the play, though. Runners will be at the corners.
Third baseman number 20.
At the plate, Josh Donaldson. Last time through was a base hit. And he gets ahead 0-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Here it comes on 0-2. You can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Left fielder.
Very weakly on the ground. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So digging in now, Evan Gaddis. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Here's the pitch. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Now at the plate, Jonathan Scope. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Into the windup and the pitch. And that misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Here's a swing and a high pop up. Pedroia is there for it, and he makes the catch for the second out. So stepping in, Justin Bohr. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. A fastball that just misses inside.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Yanked on the ground down the line. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Fastball in there, 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up on the backhand. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire. Striding in, Matt Adams. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Now the pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The catcher, number 13.
Into the box now, Salvador Perez. He was a ground out victim last time up. And the first pitch is a slider here, but that's chopped foul at the plate. And there's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Again, he sends it out of play.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it up.
And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Cozart takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Digging in, Yulieski Gurriel. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hold strike 1 on the circle change. Good pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah,